In a moment that electrified the wrestling world, Nikki Bella, the fearless, trailblazing legend, made an unforgettable return that no one saw coming. The crowd erupted, cameras flashed, and the arena shook as she rushed to the aid of Julia Vaquer, saving her from a brutal beatdown by none other than Judgment Day. Tonight, we dive deep into the full story, the chaos, the emotions, the backstage buzz, and what this means for the future of WWE's women's division. Because this wasn't just another dramatic segment, it was a statement. A powerful message from Nikki Bella herself, proving that legends never truly fade away. For months, Judgment Day has dominated WWE programming, a group fueled by arrogance, control, and psychological warfare. Led by the ever-calculating Rhea Ripley, the faction has built a reputation for ruthless attacks and a "we own the ring" mentality. But recently, with Rey's occasional absence and leadership tension rising, other members, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio, have stepped up their aggression, targeting anyone who dares to defy them. Enter Julia Vaquer, the young rising star from Mexico, who has been winning fans across the WWE universe with her technical brilliance and fearless spirit. Vaquer's charisma and resilience have quickly made her one of the brightest prospects in the women's division. But success attracts danger, and that's exactly what happened last week, when she crossed paths with Judgment Day backstage during an interview segment. Rhea Ripley, clearly unimpressed by Vaquer's growing popularity, mocked her presence. "Greater than, you think you can just walk in here and steal the spotlight? You're standing in the house I built," Rhea snarled. The tension was thick. Vaquer, refusing to back down, fired back. "Greater than, you may have built it, but I'm here to raise the bar." That single line would set off a chain reaction that led to one of the most shocking moments in recent memory. The next episode of Raw opened with Vaquer in the ring, facing Zoe Stark in what was supposed to be a showcase match. But the crowd could sense something was off. The Judgment Day theme hit, and the arena drowned in darkness and purple lights. Out came Rhea Ripley, flanked by Dominic Mysterio, smirking with that signature blend of menace and confidence. Rhea didn't even wait for the bell. She stormed into the ring, shoving Zoe aside and locking eyes with Vaquer. For a moment, there was silence, the kind that happens right before a storm. Then chaos erupted. Rhea launched into Vaquer with a brutal clothesline. Dominic circled around, taunting and yelling, "Welcome to Judgment Day." The referee called for help, but before anyone could intervene, Rhea lifted Vaquer onto her shoulders, signaling for the riptide. The fans screamed, the commentators shouted, and just when it looked like Vaquer was about to be completely destroyed. "You can look, but you can't touch." The arena exploded. Those iconic opening lyrics hit the speakers, and instantly, 20,000 fans were on their feet. Nikki Bella is back. The camera panned to the stage, and there she was, fierce, focused, and ready for war. Dressed in her classic red and black gear, Nikki stormed down the ramp like a woman on a mission. Rhea Ripley dropped Vaquer to the mat, eyes wide in disbelief. Dominic shouted something, but Nikki didn't care. She sprinted into the ring and went straight for Rhea. Punch after punch, forearm after forearm, the crowd roared with every hit. Nikki countered a clothesline, hit her signature spinebuster, and then sent Rhea rolling out of the ring. Dominic tried to sneak up behind her, big mistake. Nikki turned and landed a perfect Bella Buster to a massive pop from the audience. The music, the energy, the nostalgia, it all came together in one incredible scene as Nikki stood tall, helping Vaquer to her feet, raising her hand in defiance against Judgment Day. This was no cameo. This was a message. Backstage sources later revealed that Nikki's appearance wasn't a random moment. It was planned as part of a larger storyline designed to elevate Julia Vaquer while reigniting the women's division with veteran star power. According to WWE insiders, Nikki Bella had been in quiet talks with management for weeks about returning in a mentor-protector role, a bridge between the past and the future. Her connection with Vaquer wasn't just storyline. Nikki reportedly sees shades of her younger self in the rising star, bold, underestimated, and unafraid of authority. In a post-show interview, Nikki said, "Greater than, I've seen women like Julia come in and give their heart to this business. But sometimes, the system tries to break you before you shine. I wasn't going to let that happen again." Fans went wild online, praising Nikki's return as one of the best surprise moments of the year. Within hours, #Nikki Bella returns, and "Vaquer saved" were trending across social media. Of course, Judgment Day didn't take the embarrassment lightly. Ennui's the bump, Rhea Ripley responded in classic Rhea fashion. Greater than, Nikki Bella wants to play hero. Fine. But heroes don't last long when Judgment Day is around. Dominic Mysterio added. Greater than, she's living in the past. This isn't 2015 anymore, this is our era. Meanwhile, Finn Balor teased on X, formerly Twitter. Greater than, maybe we should remind Nikki who the darkness really belongs to. It was clear that this feud was only just beginning, and it was already shaping up to be one of the most anticipated storylines heading into the next premium live event. From a storytelling perspective, Nikki Bella's return isn't just a nostalgic pop, it represents a deeper theme of legacy versus evolution. Judgment Day has built its brand on tearing down icons and reshaping WWE in its own image. Nikki Bella, on the other hand, stands for everything Judgment Day rejects: resilience, independence, and empowerment. Her alliance with Vaquer symbolizes a passing of the torch, not through surrender, but through solidarity. This is WWE at its best, blending real-life history, generational emotion, and cinematic drama into one compelling narrative. The women's division has been craving a story that's more than titles and rivalries, something rooted in identity and respect. Nikki Bella vs. Judgment Day might just deliver exactly that. Insiders suggest that WWE officials were blown away by the live reaction to Nikki's return. According to leaked reports from creative meetings, the company may be planning a 6-woman tag match at an upcoming pay-per-view, featuring Nikki Bella, Julia Vaquer, and a mystery partner, versus Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark, and Dominic Mysterio in a ringside interference role. Additionally, sources claim there are talks of Nikki Bella staying for a short-term storyline arc that leads to WrestleMania, potentially setting up a singles match between Nikki and Rhea Ripley, which would mark a massive cross-generation clash. Fans online have already begun fantasy booking dream matches and tag combinations, flooding forums with excitement and speculation. Social media exploded within minutes of Nikki's entrance. Clips of her return on YouTube crossed 1 million views in less than 12 hours. Reddit threads overflowed with fan theories, and TikTok edits comparing Nikki's 2015 prime to her current comeback trended globally. One viral comment summed it up best. Greater than, when legends protect the future, you know the division is in good hands. This moment didn't just entertain, it inspired. It reminded fans why they fell in love with wrestling in the first place: the thrill of the unexpected, the clash of personalities, the emotional connection between eras. Nikki Bella's name has always carried weight in WWE. From reality TV stardom to main event matches, she's been one of the most influential women in wrestling history. Her return in defense of Vaquer reignites that legacy, not through championships, but through purpose. She's no longer fighting for the spotlight, she's fighting for the future. And that's what separates this comeback from all others. Nikki isn't here to reclaim her throne, she's here to protect the next generation from the same trials she endured. That's power. That's heart. That's Nikki Bella. WWE is known for long-term storytelling when a narrative truly resonates, and all signs suggest this feud could evolve into a defining storyline for the women's division. Expect to see a tag alliance between Vaquer and Nikki building chemistry, mind games from Judgment Day, ambushes, backstage mind control tactics, and psychological warfare. A potential betrayal twist, with a third woman possibly joining Nikki's side, or turning against them. Creative sources say WWE wants to explore mentor-protege dynamics and female empowerment under fire. If done right, this could redefine the way women's storylines are written, moving beyond rivalry and into emotional evolution. Nikki Bella saving Vaquer from Judgment Day wasn't just an in-ring rescue, it was a symbolic moment, a bridge between eras, and a powerful reminder that the women who built the foundation of WWE still have more stories to tell. In the words of Nikki Bella herself, greater than, you can't erase the past, but you can use it to protect the future. As the dust settles and the lights fade, one truth stands tall. Legends never die, they just wait for the right moment to rise again. Greater than this is your wrestling update. Nikki Bella returns, saves Vaquer, and reignites the fight against Judgment Day. If you loved this moment, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive wrestling stories and behind-the-scenes updates.